Reality TV fans are absolutely losing it over some late-night drama that's quickly spinning into full-blown chaos. Yandy Smith's husband, Mendeecees Harris, was allegedly caught on camera with Rasheeda Frost, and this wasn't just some innocent photo op. The situation is heating up fast, with rumors spreading everywhere, including claims about an intimate video that's now taking over the internet. According to sources close to the situation, Mendeecees and Rasheeda were spotted getting cozy at a private after-hours event in Atlanta. Within hours, anonymous accounts started hinting at a compromising video between the two. The streets are buzzing, fans are shocked, and social media is completely ablaze with wild rumors. Has Rasheeda finally cleaned up Kirk Frost's mess? Is Yandy being abandoned by her husband? And most importantly, is this video actually real? The drama is unfolding in ways nobody saw coming. It all kicked off on what seemed like a regular Thursday night in Atlanta, with flashing lights and velvet ropes outside one of the city's most exclusive after-hours lounges. This was strictly VIP only, but once reality TV's most divisive stars, Mendeecees Harris and Rasheeda Frost, showed up, the whispers began immediately. They arrived in separate cars just minutes apart, instantly sparking speculation. Rasheeda emerged first, looking flawless in a sleek black satin dress, while Mendeecees followed behind with his head lowered beneath a cap. But cameras catch everything, and while fans initially thought it was just coincidence they were at the same event, the video footage told a different story. The pair spent the entire night together and, according to one witness, even left through a back entrance around 2:40 a.m. They were seen sitting close in the VIP area, whispering and laughing, just the two of them, no entourage, no security. By sunrise, a shaky 15-second video leaked, showing Mendeecees standing behind Rasheeda at the bar, his hand briefly touching her lower back while she whispered something in his ear. Fans analyzed every single frame, speculating about what was really going on between them. One Twitter user wrote, "This isn't any ace energy. Mendeecees has risked it all for the Frost Queen." As rumors spread, things only got worse. An anonymous Instagram blog known for revealing celebrity secrets shared explosive, though unverified, rumors that a private intimate video featuring Mendeecees and Rasheeda was circulating. Fans couldn't believe it. Yandy supporters were in complete denial, while Rasheeda's fans stayed suspiciously quiet. Kirk Frost, meanwhile, went radio silent. No posts, no gym selfies, just vanished from the public eye. Rasheeda posted a cryptic black screen on her Instagram story with the words, "Some things are just," but instead of calming the situation, it only added fuel to the fire. Was she admitting to something, or was this all just a misunderstanding? Yandy, never one to stay quiet for long, responded by sharing a series of family photos captioned, "I stand tall in truth, love, and loyalty, always will." Fans immediately questioned if this was a subtle dig at Mendeecees. Was he unfaithful? The demand for answers grew louder. Just when people thought the situation might die down, a second longer and clearer video emerged. This one was even more personal. Mendeecees and Rasheeda were seen sitting alone in a private lounge area. Rasheeda took off her heels, Mendeecees removed his jacket, and their chemistry was undeniable. They shared a moment too intimate to ignore. Rasheeda rested her head on Mendeecees' shoulder, and the internet went absolutely wild. Theories began swirling that Rasheeda had been confiding in Mendeecees for months, especially after Kirk's recent infidelity scandal. Meanwhile, Mendeecees reportedly felt neglected by Yandy as she focused on her activism and work. Fans couldn't help but draw parallels, wondering if this was the tipping point for Rasheeda. While no one had verified the footage and some insisted it was just a media stunt, it became clear as rumors snowballed that this was no ordinary scandal. This was a love triangle turned square, a complex web of emotions, betrayals, and regret. And then came the voicemail leak, a recording of Rasheeda speaking in a soft, nearly broken voice, saying, "I didn't want it to happen like that. I meant no harm. I just needed comfort." This confession sent shockwaves through the internet. The video, the chemistry, the emotional vulnerability. This wasn't just about lust. It was about pain and crossing a line neither of them could uncross. Hashtags like Rasheeda and Mendeecees and comfort gone wrong flooded social media as fans analyzed every detail, body language, timestamps, timelines. Everyone became an investigator trying to piece together the puzzle. Weeks passed and the story only deepened. Kirk Frost, once silent, finally broke his silence, but in a way no one expected. He appeared on a now-deleted Instagram live stream, visibly intoxicated and clearly distraught, sitting in what looked like a hotel room. He addressed the camera, saying, "You don't know the full story, but it's not easy. It hurts." Behind the scenes, reports emerged that Kirk had left the family home, embarrassed and humiliated. Rasheeda's team scrambled to manage the fallout. Appearances for her business were canceled, and her social media went quiet. She was reportedly cutting ties with everyone except her mother and one close friend. Meanwhile, Yandy continued projecting strength, posting videos with her children, but insiders revealed she was devastated. She had respected Rasheeda and trusted Mendeecees, but now her world was crumbling. The once solid public image of her family was shattered. Just when things couldn't get more intense, Kirk's longtime ex Jasmine entered the fray. In a bold Instagram post, she threw fuel on the fire with a selfie and a message. "Are you mad at Rasheeda for doing what Kirk has been doing for years?" Give that woman some space. The internet erupted. Was Jasmine taking shots at Rasheeda? Was this revenge for the past? As emotions ran high, Yandy, Rasheeda, and Mendeecees remained under the public microscope. Everyone questioned loyalty, motives, and what would happen next in this twisted reality TV saga. The scandal was far from over, and the drama was only intensifying. Kirk Frost took to social media expressing his frustration with the ongoing scandal. "Guys find it amusing seeing my wife out here acting innocent," he posted, hinting that everyone was treating her like a saint while he'd been dragged through mud for years. "I'm not perfect, but I don't do this clumsy stuff on camera," he added, referencing the leaked video at the center of all the chaos. But what did he mean by receipts? Was he about to drop a bombshell of his own? Kirk's cryptic post had fans on edge. Was this the start of a husband-wife retaliation war? A sharp comment from Jasmine only fueled the fire. "You weren't crying when you were creeping on me, so don't cry now." Her words sent shockwaves, pulling her back into the heart of the drama. The burning question on everyone's mind was simple: where is the full video? Fans were desperate for answers. Fake videos began circulating online, blurry, irrelevant footage with misleading captions. Discussions on Reddit and Telegram were at an all-time high, with descriptions of the video ranging from intense to intimate, but no one had seen the entire clip until a mysterious message appeared on X, formerly Twitter. A burner account posted, "It's 3:47 minutes, a hotel room in Atlanta, one camera angle. It's real and it's coming soon." The tweet was quickly deleted, but not before screenshots spread like wildfire. Fans realized this was no longer just celebrity gossip, this was serious, involving careers, marriages, and reputations. Reports say Mendeecees was hiding out in New York, avoiding photographers and phone calls, preparing a statement with legal advice. Insiders said he didn't expect things to escalate this far. He'd hoped the controversy would blow over, but after the voicemail, everything changed. Lawyers were involved, and cease and desist letters were reportedly sent out. Rasheeda's team was trying to trace the origin of the leak, while Mendeecees admitted to a friend, "I didn't know someone was recording." Meanwhile, public perception of Rasheeda began to shift. Once seen as a symbol of strength and loyalty in the face of Kirk's past mistakes, she now found herself in the hot seat. Some fans felt betrayed, while others were more sympathetic, acknowledging her humanity. Was she just a victim of circumstances, or was there more to this that meets the eye? Then came shocking evidence, a blurry photo supposedly taken from hotel surveillance footage the night before the infamous video was recorded. It showed Mendeecees and Rasheeda walking down a hallway hand in hand, looking cozy and unhurried. If the footage was real, this wasn't just a one-time slip-up. There was something deeper, something ongoing. Things took another turn when paparazzi photos surfaced of Yandy and Kirk together at a quiet cafe in Midtown. They sat across from each other, faces serious, no hand-holding or smiles. Fans couldn't help but wonder, was this a truce or a calculated move for survival? In the world of reality TV, alliances are often made in the most unexpected ways, and it seemed both Yandy and Kirk were trying to control the narrative. Amid all the speculation, the focus shifted to the actual events in the hotel room. Who leaked the video and why? Was this part of a larger plot or an emotional slip-up? The answer seemed just out of reach until an anonymous hotel employee stepped forward with a bombshell revelation. The whistleblower sent a series of direct messages to a gossip blog. claiming to have witnessed Mendeecees and Rasheeda checking into the hotel around midnight. The employee recalled seeing them arrive separately and noted that Mendeecees was carrying Rasheeda's suitcase. Most shocking was the employee mentioning seeing another person enter their room shortly after they checked in, someone wearing a sweatshirt, assumed to be an assistant or stylist. The implication was clear. The video wasn't just a chance occurrence, it was pre-planned. The theories exploded on social media. Was the video leaked for financial gain? Was it blackmail or simple retaliation? Rasheeda finally broke her silence, and when she did, it was raw and emotional. Sitting in her home office, she went live on Instagram with no makeup, no filter, just a woman speaking from the heart. "I didn't want to do this on camera, but I can't let the lies spiral out of control," she said, tears in her eyes. "I made a mistake. I did something I never thought I would do. I inflicted pain on unworthy people." She continued, explaining how for years she had been the one holding everything together, smiling despite the humiliation. "At some point, I lost my sense of importance. Then, someone stepped up and paid attention to me. Was it wrong? Of course, but it was real." Rasheeda's honesty shocked many. She didn't name names, but everyone knew who she was referring to. The internet exploded with mixed reactions. Some praised her honesty, others criticized her for breaking her vows. As for Mendeecees, he kept his response brief. Hours after Rasheeda's live stream, he posted a black and white photo of himself on a rooftop, captioned, "Sometimes good people make bad choices. I apologize." Despite the simple message, it spoke volumes. He didn't mention names, but his words were loaded with meaning. Some fans appreciated the straightforwardness, while others demanded more. Particularly from Yandi. Speaking of Yandi, she had remained largely silent since the cafe meeting with Kirk. Rumors began swirling that she had left Mendeecees and taken their children to her mother's house. Sources claimed she needed time to reflect and wasn't ready to face Mendeecees yet. The last shocker came from Kirk, who posted an old photo of himself and Rasheeda from their early 20s with the caption, "We've been through worse, but I never imagined we'd be here." Fans once critical of him now began feeling empathy. Kirk had become part of the story in a way no one saw coming. The scandal was far from over, and the public still wanted answers. Who would control the narrative? Who would come out on top? After years of ridicule and being seen as the villain, Kirk Frost found himself suddenly facing the backlash of betrayal. While some on the internet couldn't help but claim it was karma catching up to him, others stood by him. In the midst of this, another storm was brewing, one that had yet to fully unfold. According to sources close to Jasmine, she wasn't done. She was sitting on more explosive details, waiting for the right moment to drop them. The internet buzzed with speculation. Was her return about vengeance or something more personal? Perhaps to claim relevance now that the drama had reached new heights? Fans knew one thing for sure: Jasmine wasn't holding back for long, as everyone's eyes remained fixed on Kirk, Yandi, Mendeecees, and Rasheeda. Another figure stepped into the limelight like the scene stealer in this reality TV drama, none other than the Queen of Atlanta herself, Kandi Burruss. A business mogul, musician, reality star, and close friend to both Yandi and Rasheeda, Kandi made bold statements on her podcast, leaving no room for confusion. She didn't name names, but made it clear: what happens when you use temptation as therapy? You'll learn a lot about heartbreak, baby. Playing in the dark and thinking you'll win? Well, that's just not an option. Her words hit hard and the internet exploded. It was clear who she was talking about, and it didn't take long for fans to piece it all together.